Hi, Bonnet. How you doing? Not you being all sweet. I love you, Bonnet. How was your day? I'm not gonna hold you. I slept all day. Me and Kiko was working on some stuff this morning, and like after I got done with that, I took my ass back to sleep. So really, I just been sleeping, and yeah, that's pretty much it. After last night, and some things were brought to my attention. I the information took me the fuck out. So nothing much. Like no, I feel like when I sleep all day, like I be. Hold on, wait. Let me start up TikTok. Give me a second. But I feel like when I am like sleep all day and stuff like that, I don't feel like I'm productive. Cause mind you, yesterday it took me like 4 hours to do a makeup look. Mind you, I was in the Discord though, but like it wasn't their fault. I just wasn't feeling the makeup look afterwards. But like it took me like 4 hours to do a fucking makeup look. So today I was supposed to post another TikTok, but I didn't. But I'm streaming anyway, and I'm streaming on. And I'm finna stream on like TikTok too. But I was like, damn, bro, it's so much. But it was just some old information. It was just some information that should have been brought to my attention a while ago. Is all. You know what's crazy? I knew that I was gonna fuck around, and I was gonna fuck around and do that. But hi Shamrock, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, no, let me start my whole spiel over. But hi, hey, hello. I hope you had a good day at work, or at school, or whatever you're doing today. I think for the most part, yeah, like I was telling Bonnet, I've just been mainly sleep all day, listening to TV. But I've been asleep all day. I don't go to sleep until like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I just be up doing hood red shit on video games with my friends. So yeah, I wanted to finish Beacon Pines so we can go ahead and play Validate soon. I will be bringing back New Vegas kind of soon-ish too. And I got some other stuff. Hey brother of mine, don't laugh at me. I wouldn't be a streamer if I didn't have my technical issues. So yeah, yeah, I've been waiting to play the fuck out of like the rest of Beacon Pines. So we gonna finish this. We so close to. I think we're so close to finishing it. I think even the narrator was like, "You're so close." Like, okay, cool. So, and I think tonight we're supposed to be playing Frank. So after all the coziness and stuff, you're gonna see me rage. I might turn off my camera. It's not my fault. I remember like one of the reasons why I turned my mic off is because I be pouring up my bottle of water, and every time like folks be like, "Bro, what is that?" And I'm like, "It's my water bottle. I'm sorry, it's not my fault." Because they like, and they be like, "Bro, what?" Like, you know. So I be trying to do everything that I need to get done like while not talking to me, and I be forgetting on my stream my stream deck. I can just like click the button, but I forgot the button when click. Like I knew I was gonna forget in like the short time that I synced it, but it'd be like that. So yeah, I hope y'all have eaten and y'all drink some water today. We gonna get into this game because it keeps throwing out twists and turns to me, and I'm fucking sick of it. So I think where we last left off though was at Rolo. I do need to eat, but you're more interesting. Go eat. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm eating twice, or I ate twice. My parents left. I don't know. Like they went to the store, but before they went to the store, I made like a breakfast bagel because I've been like if you see me in Discord or on Twitter, I was yelling about bagels, and I really wanted some bagels because I miss making like breakfast sandwiches with bagels. So I finally got my bagels and I'm down on my last bagel now and I'm sad. So I think where we left off last was we met Beck. I don't know, can I check the tree? Because I might be able to figure out where we're at now. I don't remember exactly where we are. I know Rolo came back as Rolo came back as being older because of the goo, I think, like the toxic goo or whatever. Beck's hair is still white, I think, and she's wearing a beanie now. And I think everybody, like, I think the kids are like hip to whatever's going on in Beacon Pines. So I think we gotta go find Trish and the little boy that we disfigured the first time. Not completely sure where they are though, cause it's been a minute. And here is our red herring. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire their conviction. But can he really pull through? I know nothing about this game, but it looks interesting. So it's a storybook. It's still like a storybook, but it's like really weird. Hi Tacos. How you doing? Nah, I'm still crying at the stream that one night. W fucking stream, because that was so funny. And I love y'all dearly because y'all made my night. But it's a visual novel about this town that went into yes, I remember. Oh my god, yes, I remember that. It was so funny. When y'all brought out the beat, I was crying, but I loved every second of it. Like y'all were so, like, y'all were amazing. I love y'all. But the story is essentially about like the town's past. Hi, Wolf. How you doing? I was trying to, you read your panels. Yeah, I read them a while ago, I think. I'm glad we could be entertaining. No, I loved it. I love my panels now. They so cute, aren't they? Okay, let me get through the explanation. So it's about this town and there's some like weird, creepy stuff going on. It's really cute. It's like a really cute and everything else, but like it ain't been that long. It's been like, I think like maybe like 2 weeks now since I redid them, because I think I redid them before my birthday. Like I redid everything because I was like, ooh, it's so cute. You can ask Skull, because I was like, Skull, does this look good? Does this look okay? And he was like, you don't need to be worried about that. You need to be worried about streaming. I was like, I know that, but like, but it's a creepy game about some stuff that's going, like, where this town like was suffering because of like a major event, and they're trying to like get back on their feet. But it has multiple endings, and we have to find the true ending to this town's story. And we've been covered in ice. Chill, Rose. Please.
Shamrock Fox gifted a tier 1 sub to Fallout Simp.
Thank you for gifting that sub, Shamrock. I appreciate you. So, I think we're finally on the right path. We're like, finally, because originally I'm trying to figure out, because it's been a minute since I played, because I've been playing nothing but Apex recently. You're welcome, buddy. Thanks for the explanation. No problem. So yeah, so one of the things here that we have is a tree that gives us like all the endings and stuff, and they have like a bunch of charms and whatnot. So a lot of the stuff that we've used, I think, no, that's not the one that we used yet. I thought we used that one, but no. Okay. Yeah, this is what we've gone through so far. I think we started down here. Yeah. Then there's this. That wasn't a thing. Okay. All right. But yeah, I think we Rollo ended up getting kidnapped, and then he got brought back, but he was in the treehouse. But he's like older now, so I think he's like a preteen, like he's a teenager against him being a preteen, and Beck just moved to town. I don't know if this agent goo is gonna let us, like, it's reversible or nothing, but actually wait, I want to go talk to Dawn. That's what I meant to do before I left, because we're looking for Trish and Iggy, and Iggy is the person that we disfigured in one of the timelines. We're not gonna talk about it though. You ever wonder why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards, they say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. I'm sad that she doesn't go back to sleep like right after. Dawn got all the tea on. I love that for her. This is Jeffrey? No, this is Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Hee. You see, I knew your kids were all right. Great, so you help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Shit. Yeah, it's all shit. I ain't helping. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? So I'm glad that I can use the charms for like stuff like that. We found out some really weird shit was going on though. Okay, I think this is Iggy and Trish. Hey, Tish. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Let me know if the other music is like, if the lo-fi is too much. It's not even lo-fi. It's just like, it's game creeps, but, or game, I said game creeps. I look, you want to change the song. You know what? I'm gonna play my lo-fi beats because I think my lo-fi would do much better. I was listening to a Pokemon playlist and I thought that would be okay, but it's not. Not my encoding, please. Y'all, I need a PC badly because this loves lagging. Now I have an ad. No, okay, I thought I had an ad. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, we're listening. Iggy, I know you've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has kind of been strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering the truce and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Cause Iggy is very scandalous. My Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. After this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
That's so cute. Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
So in another ending, we did find out that he wanted to like come to the treehouse and stuff like that. So it's kind of cute that he actually offers it up. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. Oh, she says words? How wonderful. What happened that she actually talked? And like normally she just says yup. Like what? See, this is how you know we coming to the end of the story. Also, I need a new controller because or get this one fixed. Because when I tell y'all the lag in my like walking stick or my left stick is just so bad. Okay, so do I need to go back to the thing or do I need to meet up somewhere else? Dawn and them. We already talked to Dawn, so yeah, I think we should go back this way. Also, we found out my grandma is my mom. I don't exactly, like, they didn't exactly tell us how that happened or why that happened. Okay, I guess I can go back home now. But my grandma is my mother. So many twists and turns in this game, but I just love the art style and I actually really like the music, but I also wanted to listen to lo-fi, so I hope it doesn't clash too much. Are you home? You're not even here. Okay. Okay, let's go in my room. No, I can't do anything in here either. Can I go to Beck's house, actually? Because you're like right around the corner from it. Unless we gotta go and see them make the distraction so we can sneak in, but... Another thing that I remember... Gosh, darn it. Another thing I remember is that there's something called the source. And apparently, because of the... I don't know if it was a direct thing of the Dark Harvest or what. But apparently there's another like Beacon Ponds that is frozen over and that's the OG Beacon Ponds. And we're in a total same a replica that nobody knows, unless like they talked, like I don't know if that like anybody else talked about it, but somehow like 3 of them found out about it. Nope, can't go to Beck's house. There's just so much about the story that like the beginning part was extremely creepy, low key. Oh yeah, we gotta come back here. No. Oh, I still gotta get Jeff to help. Okay. So I still gotta convince Jeff. All right, old man, you gonna help me one way or another. Come on.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Junk. Yeah, whatever. Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Fight. I've done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of losing. Times come to hang up the gloves. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, they all do. But you'll never hear him say, I hear from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
Now, all this talking about he was gonna hide and stuff in the beginning, and now his ego hurt by some kids trying to do the right thing. That's crazy. What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. Thinking five bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Bet. This is why it always pays to look at your objectives, kids.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of.
Because I think the harvest is right around the corner.
Order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
I'm still not over the fact that his parents was like, oh, he always gets into trouble. Like, him being gone isn't a bad thing. Like, I really want to know how they reacted to him coming back, like, looking older. I don't know if he's, like, actually looks like he's in, like, his mid-20s or, like, he looks like a teen. But he look older.
Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
It's true.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths
I'm crying.
and shook out his arms.
Wait, why the mustache? Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything on my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
Now he look like somebody's fucking plumber friend thing. You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Knowing Rollo, the mustache would fall off. I fear. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yep. Suck on this perennial ham fist. So those are the fireworks from the other thing. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. That was close. Our harvest awaits? Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Unless the dogs just lap it up, which I would think is very unsanitary. Let me go back. Let me retrace my steps so I can remember this correctly. Okay. So we went left. Left. I'm gonna go right. And right. Did I get turned around? Oh, bother. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
When you realize that he's actually, Beacon Pines, the reason why Beacon Pines went underneath and is actually not dead. I forgot the man's name.
His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me in. Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Becca are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
I happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with a consequence. Oh, here it is. Reading is fundamental, kids. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I would have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Did she get her mom involved? Like one of her moms involved? I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
I'm so happy that like there are actual adults that will listen to the kids now, because in the beginning of the story it just seemed like that they were so obstinate. How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked number 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
I forgot that was their password.
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Like, y'all ain't heard about like having like 30 characters and some of them being other like symbols and whatnot. Like, why would that be your password for literally everything? How did you guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard down here when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. I think the way that we found it was like an anagram or something, and then like it ended up being underground secrets. Like you had to it was like one word or like one phrase, and they jumbled it up into another one. I was fucking crying. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it. Bingo, bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is this slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We are here to get her out. I see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock? Solomon's such an op. I love the little outfits. Yeah. I look like they're so cute. Crap, we've got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go. Where's these fumbling hands? My apologies, Luca. I mean, I already know. I'm already aware of who he is. But like, I would just think that it would be kind of shady. This like shady in the moment. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. I love how Luca is so understanding though. Not the clipboards. Go, Rolo, go! Oh man. No water cups? Rolo! Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in. Oh,
Mr.
bother.
Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Yeah. Nope. I forgot to read what he said, but he said you rebel rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it. Did she just kick him in the nuts or did she just kick him in the side? Did that little shit just kick me? I would have kicked him in the nuts, TBH. They'll just stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom. Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist Lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. She's so smart too, and I loved it for her. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Okay, so he isn't an adult. Because he honestly looks like he's like... I would have thought he looks like at least like 16 or whatever because he was going to spread out, but... I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
And that's when she realizes that it's the company's product thing. Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with the Tempest Liquimine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. So I'm assuming that was in the like OG, like in the ice, like the Ice Age one, because the OG one is like just covered in fucking ice. They named it Tempest Liquimine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvest the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest Liquimine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. So I'm guessing like it did its job too effectively, and instead of like them being able to harvest it in half the time, it just kind of like went through its life cycle all at once. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest Liquimine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, whose body we found in the very beginning of the game when that the hazmats threw out. Harness Tempest Liquamon to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
Ah, hell. You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So he didn't want them to finish or to fix Tempest Liquamon because he knew that it was possibly going to be detrimental if he did. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Man, those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell. Heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. I'm so glad that like somebody like now that they're being listened to and it's not so far-fetched about the issues and stuff that are happening. Now I really want to know what Beck told her other mom, because I know her mom was already kind of pissed off about the fact that they had to move here and she had to uproot her whole entire like had to uproot her whole entire career and stuff just like, you know, start this. So all right, everything's on check. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Let me see something. Can I go on the other side? It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. You must have been in here recently. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll? You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Is this supposed to be the big reveal?
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Never mind. Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo, before we started tossing a blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? Now, out of all the times to order a pizza, Rolo, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We'll just have a few questions. A few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Don't let him watch the door. Everyone else huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Like it was already the muttering, the pressing of the button, the acting clueless. Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Mobile, a brief reintroduction is in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany.
Tempest Liquamon.
With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquamon, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Is it okay to punt a child? I mean, he's not actually a child, but can I just kick him? Very good, Dr. Mobile. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
I hate Mr. Kerr. The only reason why I hate Mr. Kerr is because he's a 40-year-old actor who still looks 40, even though he took Tempest Liquamon. That man peaked. May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rolo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Get it, Rolo! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rolo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Your streams are so relaxing. Thank you. Seize him! Luca! Over here! They're just playing hot potato at this point. Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
'Cause fuck them. You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
I just don't like this man. But I give you my word. If you hand it over, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. He's so arrogant, bro. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
Damn it, Beck!
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Now, if they did a switcheroo, I'm literally going to swallow lava. Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is all of this because of me? He's talking about your dad, Luca. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
So did he have Luca's dad killed? But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. And the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep posts outside the door. I hate when people use big words for no fucking reason other than to act like a fucking thesaurus. Ain't no way. I was waiting on it too. It was a real long pause. Hi, Kino. Like they annoy me so damn much. Okay, so I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. How you doing, Kino? Rollo, you just need some time. Rollo, it's over. We lost. I want to talk to Beck though. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. Why horrible? I know, it's just, we were so close. I got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. I got a stank ass promotion ceremony to go to on my day off. Oh no. Hell no. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in the office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? What kind of food, though? Because it depends, because, you know. It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen key card. There was an accident. She'd been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often a vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion. There's a bunch of high-ranking knitters on the guest list, so I better see some damn lobster tail.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Yeah.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
It's Mama Bear.
Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives.
From who?
How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
See, but like destroying the source wasn't gonna do nothing but freeze everybody anyway. Unless it was done correctly how Iggy did it. But I don't think they knew because that weird man with the candy shop never told, like, wasn't gonna actually divulge the information.
It was a strange feeling.
Hi, Sean. Welcome to the space station. Glad to have you.
The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways,
Not Iggy Azalea.
in a different body.
No, I just like saying it.
They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane.
I would have hit all of them in they shit with that cane.
If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Let's go. I don't know. She beating the shit out of them with that cane. I told you. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We gotta go now. Thank you. Oh, you want an affirmation bit? I got you. I'm gonna put a little pause on the game. So I wrote a bunch of like affirmations down or whatever in like my jar. And I probably need to get a bigger jar in order, like, so when I finish burning the rest of my candle, I'm not gonna, like, I gotta wait. I'm gonna do it differently. So I don't pick the same ones. So I'm gonna kind of ruffle around in here. I'm gonna go deep into the depths of it. See what you get. I breathe in trust. I exhale doubt. I breathe in trust and I exhale doubt. I've heard a lot of people have trust issues and or constantly having trust issues. And I think we need to be a little more trusting with some discernment. Not everything is out to get us. Not everything is a secret or a lie. And we don't need to always second guess ourselves. We do what we be trying to do, what's best for us in the moment. So I hope that resonates with somebody. Yeah. Okay, come on everyone, we got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
Drop the vial. We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I'm gonna be so sure about that. She did a fucking switcheroo. She switched it.
With
She
a
definitely switched
mischievous
it.
Look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little...
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
I knew it! Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
And that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage.
Watch Sharper Valentine pop into confetti.
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter.
I'm crying. I want to see all the... I gotta see all of them now.
He was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected.
Extremely. That can't be the end, though.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
Hi, Suki.
I'm only writing the damn thing.
Okay. So now we gotta try to change it for real, for real. Hey, how you doing today? I'm good. I really slept most of the day, so I finally got to like catch up on rest, because I keep sleeping until like I keep staying up till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and then be wondering why I'm so tired. We did Malice, so the next we're gonna do with the little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realized he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa always says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Look at how unimpressed Luca looks. He's like, bro, if you don't shut up. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and
came back home while Kim was buying food and call me Rex. Okay, Rex. Damn. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
I still feel like this is a little anticlimactic.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
Just a tiny bit, though.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
And we're gonna do the last one with change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? You unlucky penny. You're unlucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in with the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Holy crap, he's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what Valentine's always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for Father, young Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
So is his consciousness, his adult consciousness inside of a baby? Because then that means he himself is an adult man who got turned into a baby, which means he has to be raised up again into Sharper Valentine, which means is he going to still have his evil plan in his mind the whole entire time? I just have questions.
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
So does this mean that, like, Rollo got changed back? Because if not...
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Switching to your sweater, boy. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. Okay, so they don't say explicitly when he finds out that that's his mom, though. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. Alright, I'll go say hi to Rollo first. So, they can't change her. So, can they not change her mom back? Granted, like Tempest Liquimon is very tricky anyway, so I don't know, or I don't see why they would want to like fuck with it any more than usual. But I would think that they would be able to change her back to her original, you know. I heard you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rollo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with it. How's the internship at Nelly and Iona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head. But I'm really proud of the little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. That's cute though. It's nice to see everybody like actually trying to plant stuff from now on. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out the old stuff before putting on the final touch. I wonder if they like messed with the whole building though. Or what all they ended up getting rid of. Or what all stuff that they found. Because that also means that the other warehouse, like the fertilizer warehouse, would also have to be like redone because of the experiments that happened with Tempest Liquid Mine. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It's actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Now he woke up to like just go back to sleep. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful that Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Guess we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town.
Except for like 2 of them.
But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Are they clones? Are they brothers? What? Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, it's right here. This is something I can be proud of. I remember when his like, there's actually one where an ending where Sharper actually like gets the vial and stuff like that, but like nobody had a clue about what the fuck happened or what's going on. And he looks so like he already looked uneasy as mayor, but he looked so like even more uneasy when his dad came back and started like essentially like just talking down on him in front of everybody. And truth be told, like he's not that bad. I don't think he's that bad at all. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick Me Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I, so we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, you know, I don't like how this baby is side-eyeing us. She better tell him I will punt her father/baby, cause he need to fix up. I don't like how he looking at me. Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. So then why he side-eyeing us? That look like he still knows what the fuck. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And this whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball. Luca is so precious.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Oh, that would be acceptable. Can we go see Dawn? I love talking to Dawn because Dawn is so she's so cute. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget about us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. I love that she went back to sleep this time. She normally sleeps during the day and she's out at all times of the night. Is my favorite Buckman out here? Look at all the bunny rabbits! See, I ain't like Nuncreed. Fuck Nuncreed. I'm still fuck Nuncreed. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Wat Ma time. You run along now. That's still so sweet. Me personally, I would have spit on him. Fuck that man. That man sent me down. That man sent me down this goddamn thing right here. Fuck that man.
With perennial harvest,
I'm sorry.
The transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small for Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Yay, he's here. Guess what? Yesterday I saw the Dynastis Titius, and that's good. It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Ponds is going to become the bug capital of the county. I'm gonna see if I can go back here. Can I not? Okay. Let's go towards Beck House, and then we're gonna make our way back to the tree house. I love that he's so into bugs. I haven't checked in with that little fishing friend though. I wish I would have talked to him more. But they're obviously not home, so I guess like everybody is at the tree house. Everybody's at the tree house. I don't know for sure though if everybody knows about like if all the endings and stuff like coincide. Oh hey y'all.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they're studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Ponds is now the smallest town in the county? Yep. Close to population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
They're so cute. Can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The new town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? It was great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You can ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Maybe I'll do that. I shall just finish like I need to go back to reading my other romance comics. It's like I forgot which one Graham got me into. I forgot the name of it, but like I took a little siesta from reading it. Oh boy.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go. Sure thing. I love how like everything in the town like is gone like full circle now. Like everything is like all nice and copacetic. Still fuck Nuncreed though. I don't like looking at Mr. Nuncreed's face. Let's see who's over yonder. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble, for the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. I still don't. I got sensitive teeth, and it makes my teeth feel so weird. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed, and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character? Yeah, it builds something, all right. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks. Just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would be out or would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. I'm kind of sad though that I know they shouldn't tamper with the Tempest look on anymore, but I feel like, well, I guess she might be more comfortable in that state now. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zario, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if. No. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. Okay, let's go to the treehouse now. I'm prolonging this. Oh, wait, no, we didn't go see Miss Fratelli, however you say her name. I don't know if, oh yeah, I can go in the diner. I can definitely go in the diner. I don't know how I missed it.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of an unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. I'm so happy that like everything is like it's not like it's still like a power of friendship ending sort of, but it's nice to see that the whole community is coming back together like to rebuild. And you know, Luca, get this, I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, it's an honest to goodness flip-flopping, swimming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What'd you do with the fish? I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. They are so wholesome. Alrighty. A little higher. Yep. A little lower. Yep. Little higher. Yep. I'm telling you, that angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of an antenna redesign. Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want to turn mission control into something better, bigger and better, we have to loosen up our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Now I went all the way over there already. Come on. I had to come pick you up, I guess. And everything's starting to sprout. So I wonder what they're using slow and dirty harvest for then. Like if it's actually, well, I know Ilona is like actually likes or is very good and well prepped with plants and stuff like that. So, but I wonder how they like figured everything out, because I guess it had to do something with obviously the what is it, the warehouse and stuff, but I want to know specifically because I feel like some details got left out. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I'd have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in, bro. I'm finna cry. I'm finna cry. If we go plant this near our dad, I'm finna cry. We all owe you. It should do okay in the colds of old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to old Beacon Pines. Come on, let's go. Bro, I'm finna cry. That's so sweet. Well, we talked to everybody. We didn't solve the mystery of Beacon Pines or solve the creepy business of Beacon Pines. You got it. That's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree.
Waiting for.
Oh.
Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope.
I'm gonna cry.
But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Oh my goodness. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. And I'm feeling like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of the group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Oh, goodness. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud of... I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. I'm gonna cry even harder. No, please. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planned it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey Dad. Dr. Mobile says the next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. I actually enjoy this ending. Dude, I started this dream for a good time, not a crime time. Oh. It's been a minute since a game made me cry like this. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. And I'm glad like it ended the way that it did. Normally most of the endings don't make me feel don't make me feel like that. Oh God. Hold on, let me check something. Oh God, okay, I'll be back. I need to get some water now and some tissues. Zero out of 5 stars, cry face, please. You can move mine. Oh wait. Move that right there. Oh gosh. There's so many people who worked on this game. Yeah, no, I need to play Apex now. I feel like I needed to cry though. I needed a good little cry, but I definitely need to. It's time to switch games. I'm glad. I love and support you, bestie. Thank you. Oh. I'm glad this time y'all didn't hear that. But yeah, no, I remember when I first saw this game pop up on Game Pass. Please play something fun now. I will. It wasn't that this game wasn't fun either. I didn't know what to expect out of the ending, but I'm glad it was one that made me cry at least. I'm just trying to now. Okay. Let me summon Skull. Oh, wait. Discord being butt face now. Let me do it on my phone.